I want you to come quickly to the auditorium, please." It was our art teacher. I jumped with joy, thinking I'd won the competition. But when I got there, I got the biggest shock of my life. Someone had ruined my painting by throwing ink all over it. I burst into tears as soon as I saw it. Stacy also looked really upset, but she tried to console me. "It's okay, Miriam. There's always next time. You can participate in the competition next year." Who do you think could have done that? I worked so hard for this day. Miriam, I'm so sorry for what happened, but don't worry. We're looking into the CCTV footage, and we'll know very soon who did it. And sure enough, we found out the culprit, and it was Stacy. I couldn't believe it, but the proof was right there in front of my eyes. Stacy deliberately spilling ink on my painting. Stacy, why? Why would you do that? You knew how important this competition was to me. How could you? Why? I did that so I could win. My paintings are so much better than yours, but you just think that you're the greatest artist and I'm nobody because I'm your servant's daughter, huh? Wow. So you've just started assuming things now? You know what? Just forget it. I'm so done with you. I stopped talking to Stacy after that. Our parents figured out that our friendship had turned sour, but we didn't tell them exactly what happened. I just told my mom that my painting wasn't selected and I'd try again next year. The next few days were the worst days of my life. I missed Chris, and in spite of what Stacy had done, I missed her too, especially when I watched MSA videos alone. It was usually our favorite thing to do together. One day, as I was out in the stable feeding the horses, I heard a familiar voice behind me. Miriam? Chris, what are you doing here? I hope you're not still mad at me for vanishing like that. What? No, but you do owe me an explanation. And then, Chris told me that the day he'd come to pick me up, he was talking to Jennifer on the phone. She was really mad at him for dating me. When your seatbelt got stuck, I put the phone aside without realizing the call was still on. She heard me telling you about the prosthetic leg, and I guess she thought that if she let the rumor about my leg spread, I'd just blame you for it, which is exactly what happened. I'm sorry. My goodness, how can anyone be so evil? But how did you figure out that Jennifer was behind all of this? I didn't. Stacy did. Stacy? Yeah, she sent me a recording of Jen's confession. I think you need to go talk to her. I'll wait here. A recording? What had Stacy been up to? I hugged Chris quickly and went looking for Stacy. I found her sitting under a tree. Stacy, I need to talk to you. Yeah? About what? How do you know that it was Jennifer who spread the news about Chris's fake leg? Well, she admitted it herself. What? How? And why? That day after I ruined your painting, she came up to me and told me what an excellent job I'd done by showing you your place. I just knew she had something to do with you and Chris breaking up, so I decided to pretend to be friends with her for a while. And sure enough, one day she started boasting about how she'd managed to break your relationship with Chris. She told me everything. Stacy, I don't understand you. On one hand, you ruined my chances of getting into my dream university, and on the other hand, you reunite me with Chris. Why? I ruined your painting so that you wouldn't move to Milan. You were the only friend I had, Miriam, and I didn't want to lose you. I already lost my mom. I didn't want to lose more people I love. Stacy was the strongest girl I knew, and it hurt me deeply to see tears in her eyes. You weirdo. You could have just said that and I wouldn't have even participated in the competition. In fact, I decided right then that even if I won, I wouldn't move to Milan. City life is just not for me. I'm happy here with my horses, cows, and my wacko best friend. I hugged Stacy as we both cried, and Chris smilingly looked on.